Good morning, my friends. It is early Wednesday morning, and we decided to switch up the exercise a little bit today. No running, no HIIT training. We are going for a walk. So we slept in a little bit this morning. Doug was in charge of the alarm. That's why we slept in a little bit this morning. He had snoozed a little too many times, and let me tell you, I was out like a light. I never heard it. He said I never moved. So a little bit late this morning, so we're not going to be able to walk as long as we would like, but it is what it is. So we are going to take just a couple miles at a pretty good clip and then get back and start our day. But every once in a while we like to throw a walk in there just to change things up, use some different muscles, and just keep things interesting. So that is what we are doing. It is beautiful out. It is only like 52 degrees. There's no wind. So it's a great morning for a walk. And now that the time's changed, which I absolutely despise, it's light. So even at 6 o'clock we can see. So can't see at 6 o'clock at night, but you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. And I'd rather have it dark in the morning. I personally like the dark mornings. I like, getting up and having that cup of tea and reading my devotional when it's kind of dark out. I don't know, there's just something calming and comforting about it. So, I don't know. I'd rather have it light until 8 o'clock at night so we can be outside. But it is what it is, right? I don't have any control over it. So we are going to put the camera down, keep walking, get this done, and get home and get ready for our day, because I still have to film my way in. So I will be back with breakfast and whatever else. Okay, here is my breakfast. It is a single serve French toast casserole. And I realized I forgot to put some sort of sugar in it. I use monk fruit and I forgot to put it in, so not quite sure how it's going to taste. This is 5 points for the French toast, and I'll probably use 2 points worth of syrup. So a bit of a high breakfast. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not going to eat it. Okay, I broke it up, added a little bit of monk fruit on top, and it should be okay. I also added 2 teaspoons of the pure maple syrup, and that added 2 points. So a bit of a high point breakfast this morning. 7 points total for this. Okay, I just cooked up some shrimp so I can get that in the fridge and get it nice and cool for my lunch. It was just, I have the recipe on the website. It came from the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company cookbook. Just water and bay leaf and salt and lemon and celery. And you just pop your raw shrimp in there and let it boil for 3 minutes. So I'm going to get that in the fridge so it can get nice and cool. So for my picky plate for lunch, I can have some shrimp. I forgot to mention that baked French toast was chai flavored. I used 2 slices of my homemade bread, 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of 1% milk. And then I used ginger and cardamom and cinnamon and clove. And then I should have put sugar in it. Forgot that. Mixed that all up, tore up the bread, put it in there, and put it in the little single serve baking dish and baked it at 375 for about 25 minutes until it was done. And it was really, really, really good. So I enjoyed that. It was a little high point. And we're having a really high point dinner, so I just need to, watch through the day and earn a point for drinking water. I don't know if I love that, but let me tell you, it is making me drink water, which for me, that's not a bad thing, because I did get my 64 ounces in yesterday. Sorry about that. I did get my 64 ounces in yesterday. It was interesting. I had a little bit of a bellyache. And we'll see. So, trying to do it again today. We'll see. Okay, sitting down to eat lunch. And today's lunch is shrimp. I have 10 shrimp. I didn't weigh them. I just ate 10 of them. So that's normally what I do. And they are 0 for me on my plan. I still have paint on my finger from our crafts this morning. That's 0 for me on my personal points. I have 1 cup of delicata squash, which is 0 for me. But I am counting 1 point because I did toss it in a little bit of olive oil. Probably not even 1 point's worth, but I'm going to take a point for it. But I also earn a point because it's 1 cup, so it's a wash. I have some cocktail sauce. It's just ketchup and horseradish. I don't count it. And I have a little bowl of watermelon. So this is going to be my lunch today on my personal points plan, and it is going to be 1 point used for the olive oil, 1 point earned for the delicata squash. I just want to show you this little thing that I do. Yesterday I had a fresh pineapple that I cut, and this is just pieces of the core. I save them and I throw them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, and then when I have my water, I pull them out and stick them in my water, and it naturally flavors it. It's absolutely delicious. And now, I'll just drink plain water. I don't like any of those little flavor packets or anything, but I know a lot of people do, and I know that that's how a lot of people get their water in them, is with some flavor. But now you can't count those on the personal plan towards your water. So I just wanted to share this with you. Just take the pineapple cores, toss them in there, and they really make the water taste delicious. And you're not adding any artificial flavors. You're not, and you can still count it as water because it's just fruit. So just thought I'd share. Okay, it is time for dinner, and here is my garlic butter gnocchi bake. It is pretty high in points. It's 10 points. You can reduce the points by reducing, like using a low-fat butter or a reduced butter, light butter, and either part skim cheese or like some fat-free cheese. But I have full-fat cheese and full-fat butter in there. It's not a very big serving. I'm a little concerned. And I have a salad with 1 point's worth of a vinaigrette on there. So that's my dinner. Well, my friends, I am done eating for the day. That dinner, I told you I was skeptical. It was so delicious. My only complaint is I would have loved to have more, but it's high in point. Now, there is nothing in there that would be on anybody's 0 point list, I don't believe. So I think everybody gets vegetables. The cauliflower gnocchi does not count as a vegetable and is on no one's list. The half and half, the Parmesan, the mozzarella, none of that is on anybody's 0 list. So it is 10 points across the board for everyone. You can reduce it by using a light butter, a light cheese, a fat-free cheese, whatever. So there will be a cook with me up on this, if not tonight, tomorrow. But I am warning you, it is a hot mess. I forgot to mention an ingredient in the beginning. The baby knocked the tripod down. I was filming it during their nap time, but somebody got up way too early and woke everybody else up. And I was in the middle. I couldn't stop. So the tripod goes flying. You hear babies crying. It was a hot mess. But, you know, and I wasn't going to put it up. I had to, though, because it was so delicious. So, you know, just pair it with a nice big salad or a vegetable on the side even. So, I mean, yes, it was 10 points, but you do get a point back because of the of all the vegetables in it. So, and like I said, you can probably lower the points for sure. So, like I said, it is what it is. I need to end this video. I'm done eating for the night. I end it with 3 points left, and I believe they were all points that were given to me. So I got to figure out this, you know, a little bit better. But it was a great day. I enjoyed everything I ate, and so far so good on personal points. So I'm going to try to be back tomorrow with another full day of eating. I'd like to do a whole week of personal points eating for you guys and see what happens on weigh-in day. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video.